What up, chat? How we doing? How are we doing? Anybody? Anybody? Okay. All right. Perfect. All right. Tickfinity, are you connected? No, you're not, but now you are. Love it. And what else do we need to do? Oh, TikTok chat, I bet. Yo, what up, Luis? I'm not. I gotta try to play this game fast, though. Choose some clock, because clock, C-L-O-C-K. Because I gotta pick Hezzy up in an hour and 17 minutes. So I gotta leave here in an hour and 7 minutes? Something like that. All right. That's that. That's activated. Boom, bam, pop. Bada boop, bop. Pow. All right. Let's look at the injury report. And then, all right, no Dalton Reisner. And for the Bengals, there no T. Higgins. Okay. No T. Higgins for the Bengals. I got to win, and I got to get some help to get into the playoffs. So, well, here goes nothing, right? Sunday night football. Play. Full game. And we're gonna roll with it, huh? We're gonna roll with it. Look at those interceptions. 30 touchdowns, but 42 interceptions for J.J. McCarthy on the season. It's a must-win situation for your Minnesota Vikings playing host to the Cincinnati Bengals here on Sunday Night Football, Week 18. Minnesota needs to win and needs to get some help to maybe potentially get a wild card spot, but it is looking pretty bleak. My camera is like messed up. Okay. It's like out of focus. Focus on I bet I know what it is. I'm not gonna bother. Whatever. We'll do it later. When I start the second stream. Will Reichert ready to get us started from US Bank Stadium. And here we go. And it will be a touchback. No T. Higgins. And this Cincinnati Bengals team does not have Jamar Chase, as well as Chase is on the Denver Broncos, I do believe. Joe Shiesty, 34 touchdowns on the season. Let's see if we can make quick work of this game. If we can't, we'll have to pause and come back to finish. Sack! First play from scrimmage. What up, Antoine? How we doing on TikTok? 2nd and 13. Win. Get some help. Should probably pay attention to the scoreboard ticker. Grenard with pressure. Marshawn Lattimore with the user pick. Brings it back to the 29. Oh my goodness, we're in business. Bum, bum, ba-da-da, dun, 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 da-da-da. Minnesota comes out in I formation. McCarthy. It's a give to Amarian Hampton. Weaves his way up for a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up. It's Hampton again. There's nowhere to run, and it's a loss of 3. It's 3rd and 9. Doing good, Antoine. Awesome. 3rd and 9. 3 receivers, 1 tight end. And Hampton the lone setback. McCarthy under center. Drops back to throw. He's hit as he throws. He's looking for Justin Jefferson. It's incomplete, and it's 4th down, and it's going to be a Will Reichard field goal. You'd love to come off that turnover and get a touchdown, but at least you walk away with 3 and the lead on a free possession. Minnesota coming off a back-and-forth game against the Los Angeles Rams. The score doesn't say necessarily that it was back and forth, the final score, that is, but it was. A loss that needed to be a win. Carolina beats New England. One really doesn't matter to us. We have Sunday Night Football, so we're gonna get some. We're gonna know things. Ivan Pace Jr. gets his hands on that, but it falls incomplete. 2nd down and 10 for the Bengals. Gernard flushed him. Burrow scrambles for what comes to be a 1-yard gain, and he's stopped by Blake Cashman. 3rd and 9. Empty set for Burrow. Throws it outside, but it's going to be only a gain of 7. It's 4th down and 2, and Minnesota, the defense gets a stop, and James is on to punt. Isaiah Rodgers awaits, calls for fair catch, and it is caught at the Minnesota 27. We are going to go chew clock right away. Call me crazy, but I want to cruise through this game. McCarthy, shotgun. It's a give to Hampton. And Christian Darrisaw, why can't you block? 2-yard gain for Hampton, 2nd and 8. Brother. We had so much space, but Christian Darrisaw gave up. I don't get it. McCarthy puts Jefferson in motion. It's a fake to Jefferson, a give to Hampton. Goes up the middle for a short gain. It'll be 3rd and 3. McCarthy, play action. And then he goes to Hampton in the flat, and Hampton gets the 1st down and a little bit more, but he puts the ball on the ground, and Cincinnati is able to recover. Oh, my goodness. Omarion Hampton puts the ball on the ground, and we give the Bengals the ball back. All turnovers are reviewed. But it's Marshawn Lattimore on the very next play, getting his 2nd interception already in this one. Oh my goodness, what is going on? Turnover city here at US Bank Stadium. I didn't mean to pick that play. We're switching it. We're running it. Hampton, don't put it on the ground this time. Inside gives, makes his way outside. Best carry on the day for Hampton thus far. And we have an injury timeout due to a Bengals player that needs to be looked at the sidelines, and they stop the clock. 1st and 10. McCarthy under center. McCarthy right back to Hampton. Brian O'Neill got pancaked himself. Hampton, after the fumble, 2 massive carries. What up, RJ? Smeagol celebrates their subscription on Kick for 22 months. Baru. How we doing, RJ, over on TikTok? Smeagol's on Kick. What a guy. 22 months on the green platform. Hampton Not so much there. Only a 3-yard gain. A little slow to get up. Again, Minnesota needs a win and needs some help. We got to keep our eyes at the ticker as we go here. McCarthy, Jefferson, just shy of the goal line. Did not get the ball extended. Be just short. 1st and goal coming up. Let's go. Only the ball was in his left hand. This is a perfect time for a J.J. McCarthy. We're not sneaking it. We're going QB draw. It didn't work against Taze and the Rams, but will it work against the Bengals? No, it won't. He gets back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and goal coming up. Martin Hampton has some back spasms. Oh, boy. I formation, McCarthy. Under center, C.J. Ham, the fullback. Kendre Miller, the tailback. And Kendre is stuffed. Oh, my goodness. What is going on? Are we going to not get in? Are we going to not get in? 2nd and goal from the 1.5. McCarthy, Jefferson should have been that all along, and that's a gritty on Bengals Nation City. I don't know. Bad coverage by the Bungles. Okay, last time I looked at the ticker and saw a score, I'm like, oh, Panthers, Patriots. I don't care about that one. And I look again, it's Panthers, Patriots on the scoreboard again. Can I get something that matters to me? I think I need Dallas to lose and the Giants to win. I think that's what I need. All right, 10 a rip. 10 a rip. That number 1 is not Jamar Chase. For those wondering, Mustard! What up, Big John? Big John with the follow over on TikTok. Big John on TikTok. How we doing? Burrow under center. It's a give to Swift. I didn't know Swift was on this Bengals team. He gets 9. 9 for Swift. Now we're gonna blitz and Burrow. Oh, empty set. He's gonna beat us if we do that. No, we gotta. It's not letting me. It wasn't letting me switch plays. Yeah, we got hosed. I tried to go to cover 1 and it didn't let me. And so then yeah. We still blitzed and Burrow beat the blitz. I mean, what do you expect? It's Joe Burrow. Although he's thrown 2 picks already today. Over the middle, 4-yard gain. Ivan Pace Jr. on the stop. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Burrow to Johnson, and, well, the PAT will make it a 3-point game. Snap spot kick is up. It's good. It's 10-7. 10-7. Van Ginkel with a pectoral strain. Oh, boy. Hampton banged up. Van Ginkel banged up on defense. See what happens here. Rodgers on the return. Rodgers. Isaiah Rodgers in space. He could go all the way. I think that's my first kick. I think that's my first kickoff return touchdown in Madden 25. Yes, Madden 25, but still, I think that's my first return touchdown. I'll take it. Let's go. Isaiah Rodgers. Will Reichert on for the PAT. It's good. 17-7. We get that touchdown right back. We get that touchdown right back. See if the Bengals kick it deep next time. All right, it's Brooks. Brought down at the 24. Here we go. Let's go defense. Swift up the middle. I tried to pinch pre-play, and I did it too late. And then what do? They run right up the middle. Well, it is what it is. Play action. Wide open and breaking tackles. Oh, my goodness. Isaiah Likely. Big gainer. Give to Swift. Brought down after a 5-yard gain. 2nd and 5 coming up. Van Ginkel, pressure in Burrow's face, forces the throw away. It's 3rd down and 5. Burrow steps back. Oh, and he finds his man. It's Isaiah Likely. Blake Cashman in coverage, and Isaiah Likely wide open. 1st down, Bungles. Who is it? None other than Isaiah Likely again. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. But we'll see you on the other side of this commercial break, as it is time for us to switch to the 2nd quarter. Isaiah Likely, though, after that play, Joe Burrow's favorite target, ending the quarter, headed to the locker room. Got a haircut. I feel like I got loose hair. Even though I took a shower, too. I feel like I got loose hair in my collar. Shower and a clean shirt, and, yeah. I know, chat. You don't care. All right, 2nd and 2. Started the 2nd quarter. Touchdown Johnson. Byron Murphy Jr. looking like the New Orleans Saints against the Minnesota Vikings from the Miracle, you know. If you guys know, you know. And Cincinnati makes it a 3-point game. Come on, defense. You got to do better. All right, here we go. This time it's Ty Felton on the return. They kick away from Rodgers. They go to Felton, and it pays off. He's brought down at the 25. Just realized it's Madden 25 and not 26. Yeah, we play 24, we play 25, and we play 26. We 24, we're in season 10. This is season 2 of this one. 26, we're like a couple games into a franchise there. JJ looking for JJ, and it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Oh, it itches. Something itches. You know what I'm talking about, chat? You get a haircut, and then it's like loose hair, and just, yeah, even though I showered, that's weird. 3rd down and 7. The most realistic one? Which one? 25? Is 25 the most realistic? Or what? Oh, dangerous throw. And it's incomplete. 4th down. It's going to be a Ryan Wright punt. Unfortunate. Now we need our defense to get a stop. Rodgers is the big hit. All my franchises, though, we try to use realistic sliders. Try to. Shave down there at itches? Yeah, not there, though. Up here. Up here, Luis. Oh, 24 is the most realistic? I'll shave down there another day. Another day. Some other day we'll give it a trim. Oh my goodness, Paulson Adebo all over that wide receiver screen. It's 3rd and 12. Burrow, empty set. Sack! Drake Jackson. The defense was called upon, and the defense answered. I don't know where Van Ginkel and Grenard were, though. We're already losing our starters to phantom EA garbage. Rodgers. Not much there. Spinning, hurdling, and he's brought down. McCarthy, give to Hampton. Running behind Blake Brandell, who's in there for the injured Dalton Reisner. It's a 6-yard gain. We have an injured Bengal. Stops the clock. He'll get looked at on the table. McCarthy under center. Hampton again. Hampton in space. Can't make the man miss, but it's a first down. 10 carries, 54 yards for Amarian Hampton. He is up over 1,000 on the season. Yo, what up, Chi-Town? Rookie campaign, Amarian Hampton over 1,000 yards. See it. JJ to JJ. 7-yard gain. Second and 3. McCarthy to Hampton. He cuts back to the middle and picks up the first down. Wise cutback decision there by Amarian Hampton as the defense set the edge. And it'll be 1st and 10 at the 36. Right back to Hampton. Inside give. Goes outside. I meant to spin. Oh, well. 7-yard gain. 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. Hampton's gassed, but he's still out there. I formation. Right back to Hampton. Just short. It's not 3rd and inches. It's 3rd and 1. And we might need to just go. We might just need to go, tush push it. Oh, it is a long one, though. I think we can make it. I think we can make it. No, we're out of blend. Bo Iger. Bo Iger football. Thank you for the follow. Over on TikTok. First and 10, Minnesota. It is Madden 25. McCarthy, give to Hampton. Hampton hurdling for no reason. 3-yard gain. 2nd and 7. Hampton seeing a lot of action here. Second and 7. McCarthy, play action. Finds Jefferson for a first down. 1st and goal at the 5. What's the Bengals record? They are 5-11. It's just franchise. It's year 2. They don't have Jamar Chase. T. Higgins is injured. So, yeah. First and goal from the 5. This looks like zone. McCarthy to Hampton. Hampton thought I was going to get in there, but I guess not. Second and goal coming up. Brings us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in the first half of this one from US Bank Stadium. Minnesota 17, Cincinnati 14. Minnesota looking to score here. Minnesota will receive the second half kick. Hampton, touchdown, no doubt about it. Minnesota has to win and get some help. I keep forgetting to look at the ticker. Sunday Night Football, we should have an idea. Maybe it's better I don't look. I look again, it's Panthers Patriots on the bottom. It's every time I've looked. It's interesting. Interesting. And Reichard puts it through. It's 24-14. Rock 'em, sock 'em, fight, 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 fight. Reichard boots it away into the end zone. They run it out. And Clowney with the hit at the 21. And that's where Joe Burrow and company will start this drive. Yep, Grenard not out there. And Van Ginkel not out there. I don't get it. I don't get it. Armstead coming. Pressure. Burrow scrambles for my goodness. Come on, guys. And he scrambles again. It's only a 4-yard gain that time. Oh my goodness. What is going on? How does he break that tackle? Come on, man. 2nd and 11. Completed again. 3rd and 4. Timeout Cincinnati. That's their second timeout of the half. 41 seconds left. Incomplete. And they're not in field goal range, and it's going to be a punt. 37 seconds. Your Minnesota Vikings have 3 timeouts to work with. But what do you do if you're KOC? Rodgers maybe should have let that bounce. Maybe it goes to the end zone. Or call a fair catch, but interesting. $30, 3 timeouts. Empty set for McCarthy. 6 seconds, but it's a first down. KOC calls his first timeout. McCarthy to Hawkinson, and Hawkinson picks up the first down, goes out of bounds, stops the clock. Minnesota retains 2 timeouts, 19 seconds left. I love that. I love that. It's no huddle, so they automatically put me in no huddle even though the clock has stopped. It doesn't make any sense. McCarthy throwing it up for Jettas. He goes up, but he's hit, and he can't hang on. 13 seconds left. Just go normal, and then we just call timeout at this point. 13 seconds. We need a pass. We need shotgun. We need, honestly, 4 verts is what we need. Duh, Bears. What up, Zach? Had to take a shot. You just, you take a shot. Why not? Oh, not even going to give me a Hail Mary? Brother. Hail Mary. Why not? Why not take a shot? Why not take a shot? Can I play you? Well, Caden, thank you for the follow, but no. I'm just doing a franchise game. Then I got to go pick my son up from his basketball practice. I'm going to come back and play some Black Ops 7. But thank you for liking the live, and thank you for the follow. You're happy the Bears are first, Zach? Well, I'm not. I'm going to skip this. I'm going to try not to look at the ticker. I know I need to win. And I know I need some help. And I think I want to be surprised. Something in my... Drink water, chat. Drink water. Rogers. Returned one. Oh my goodness. I got stuck in an animation. I could have returned a second one. Oh my goodness. We're going to go back to chewing clock, yes. Because I have to get out here in a half hour. So we got to make sure. Hampton, oh my. TJ Hawkinson thrown aside by Wilson. You have JJ in your franchise. Don't know if your battery's just not good to Madden. JJ McCarthy. He's probably, I mean, he's not that great. Our franchise has got some realism sliders. So it does make us struggle sometimes, but this is 25. I play with him in 26 too. But yeah, I like that press coverage. Overshot Hawkinson, just like in real life. Just like in real life, J.J. McCarthy sails one. Not that he was wide open, but that should have been able to hit that. There's everything for... Yeah. Yep. How'd I miss? How'd I miss that hit stick? Like that, yeah. No Grenard, no Van Ginkel. EA screwed me over. They said I can't have them. Give that to me. You gotta catch that, Paulson. Gotta catch that. Gotta catch that. Interview on Friday? Where are you interviewing? What kind of job? Third and 7. Third down and 7. Not 6. 7. They got it. Dang it. Big dangs. Subway, eat fresh. Subway sounds good right now. That or like Jimmy John's, like a sub. A sub sandwich sounds really good right now. Oh, my. Touchdown. I missed the open field tackle. I missed the open field tackle. And Ryland puts it through, and it's a 3-point game again. Man, there's like some phlegm caught in my throat. Felton. Dang it. All right, let's put together a scoring drive. Need it. Need it. Hampton brought down by Wilson. Nobody blocked him. 3-yard gain. Leggett in motion. McCarthy right back to Hampton. Finds some room and gets a first down. 20 carries already in this one for Marion Hampton. Bell cow. There he is again. Cuts back though. 1-yard gain. It was stuffed. Screen to Hampton. Gets a little chip block. First down, Minnesota. Hampton up the middle, spins off a body. Gets us to 2nd and inches. He's up to 100 yards, 22 carries, 100 yards, and a touchdown. He also has a fumble, but let's not talk about that. Oh, let's not talk about that. McCarthy, play action. No, I hit the wrong button. It worked out. Holy cow. I didn't mean to lob it either. I had Jefferson, but we'll take it. We'll take it. Miller with a stiff arm. Picks up 9. 2nd and 1. I formation. Miller's still out there. Give to Miller. Gets the first down. Love to see it. JJ to JJ. 1st and goal coming up from the 4. It's Kendre Miller again. I guess they took Hampton out of the game now for me too. Miller up the middle. Stuffed at the 1. Probably the 1.5, but 2nd and goal. Yep, 1.5. Miller, he's in for the touchdown. And Reichard puts it through and pushes the lead back to 10. Looked at the ticker again. Still Patriots, Panthers. Uh-oh. Reichard dives at him, makes him jump over him, and we get a tackle, but my goodness, not good kick coverage. Cincinnati starting at their own 41. 41. Fake to Swift. Paulson Nearly picks it off, but Johnson gets his mitts on it. Big play for the Bengals. First down. It's a pitch out to Swift. Murphy there, pace there. 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8. That is where we end the third quarter. Minnesota 31, Cincinnati 21. It's Johnson again. It was Wally in coverage, I believe. Metellus in on the tackle. Cincinnati making work here. Moving the ball on this drive. Burrow in the X Factor. Give to Swift. And Swift is going to get in. Nope. Stop just short. It'll be 1st and goal at the 1. Burrow under pressure and sacked by Walker. 15-yard loss on that one. 2nd and goal from the 16 coming up. Finds his man Johnson again. Rodgers on the stop. 3rd and goal at the 10. He finds Johnson, but Johnson can't punch it into the end zone. 4th and goal at the 3. And they bring out Ryland for a chip shot. Yo, Tyler, thank you for liking live. Tyler, thank you for the follow on TikTok. My goodness. Comes in, double tapping the screen. He's like, you know what? I'm going to press the red button too. Anyone else hanging around on TikTok, you know what to do. 31-24. We got a 7-point lead, 7:44 left in the game. Take care of the ball. Let's take some clock off and put the game away. How about that? Give to Miller. Miller in space. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Blake Corum checking in. Blake Corum getting his first carry of the day. Blake Corum picking up the first down. Blake Corum. My goodness. What a run by Blake Corum. Forgot we had him. Hampton's out. It's Miller and Corum now. McCarthy. Miller. Dragging the defender for 5. And Christian Darrisaw down on the ground. The clock will stop. Darrisaw goes to the sidelines, not to the locker room, so that is a good sign. Second and 5. McCarthy. Miller. Miller, first down. He just doesn't stop moving. Another stoppage. This time it's an injured Bengal. We want to keep the clock rolling, but the clock keeps stopping. 1st and 10 at the Cincinnati 48. McCarthy shotgun flanked by Corum. Give to Corum. And Corum only picks up 2. Darrisaw just with some cramps. He'll get back out there. 2nd and 8. Nowhere for Corum to go. He's brought down. No gain on the play. 3rd and 8. Dang it, Bobby. 3rd and 4 would have been so much better. money. McCarthy to Hawkinson, JJ to TJ. That's another Minnesota first down. Take care of the ball. That was a interesting tackle. Okay. 3-yard gain, 2nd and 7. TJ cannot block. Oh my goodness. Loss of 2, 3rd and 9. Oh boy. Well, don't throw an interception. If it's not there, we got to throw it away. Okay. We took care of it. We didn't turn it over. 4th down. 43-yard field goal attempt. They stopped the clock on that? Really? Went down and he was tackled in bounds. That's a joke. Will Reichert, snap, spot kick is up, and it's good. Minnesota 34, Cincinnati 24. It's a 10-point lead for your Vikings. Return to the 24. Cincinnati, I mean, both teams have all 3 timeouts. There's 2:52 to play, so we got 3 timeouts aside. We have the 2-minute warning. We'll see what happens here down the stretch. Cincinnati's got to have to work quick. Barrel, shotgun. Quick hitter underneath to Johnson, and it's a 3-yard gain, 2nd and 7. And a quick hitter outside, completed, 3rd and 3. That should stop the clock. Yep, 2:29 left. They're obviously in 4-down territory. Oh my goodness. Broken coverage. Johnson all the way down to the Minnesota 35. Clowney way down there in coverage. Nearly breaks it up. We got an injured Bengal headed to the locker room. And it's also the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play. It's a 10-point game. Minnesota hanging on, 34-24. Cincinnati trying to score here quickly. See what happens. Give me that. We got to pick that off. That's twice where we should have had an interception with the Debo. Second and 10. But it's Byron Murphy Jr. getting the interception, and that should do it. Love to see it. You love to see it. Minute 50. We got to get a first down. Got to get a first down. Jefferson in motion. McCarthy, give to Miller. He got a first down. Timeout, Cincinnati. I formation, give to Miller, protect the ball. He doesn't. He puts it on the ground. But thank goodness your Minnesota Vikings are able to recover. Oh my. Second timeout called by the Bengals. 2nd and 4. McCarthy motions Jefferson. It's a fake to Jefferson. Give to Miller, and that's another first down. Another timeout for the Bengals, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Victory formation for your Minnesota Vikings, taking care of business. Too little, too late, though, potentially. Too little, too late. Okay, we take a knee, and then you want me to run the ball? What? Oh my goodness. What? Hold up. Fortnite Crew is now included in Game Pass. Is that true? One more kneel down and that should do it. Ball game. Ball game. I mean, you chew clock the whole game. You can cruise through these. You've only been live for 52 minutes. Ball game. What up, Kiwi? Yes? All right, we're going to look at some stats. Oh, we got somebody to ban on Twitch first. All right. Stats, because you all love them. Turnovers, we're +2. That'll win you games. I mean, honestly, we won the game in the first quarter. 17-7. Because the rest of the way, I mean, 7-7, 7-7, 3-3. And we were +2 in the turnovers in the first quarter. Boom. All right. For your Minnesota Vikings. Well, J.J. McCarthy, a 103.5 quarterback rating, 13 of 20, 65%, 147 yards, 1 touchdown. Not asked to do a whole lot. We ran the ball. We ran the ball good. However, we did fumble a couple times, but regardless. Omarion Hampton, 22 carries, 100 yards, a touchdown and a fumble. Kendre Miller, 13 for 51, a touchdown and a fumble. J.J. McCarthy, 4 for -3 because he had 3 kneel downs. And Blake Corum, 3 for 15. Receiving on the day, Justin Jefferson, 6 for 69 yards and a gritty. He also had a drop. Omarion Hampton, 2 for 23. T.J. Hawkinson, 2 for 29. Josh Oliver, 1 for 4. Jordan Addison, 1 for 13. And Kendre Miller, 1 for 9. Yeah, not a lot, right? Blocking on the day.
Pancakes is one of our favorite
pancakes.
So let me show you how we're going to get this thing started. We back, baby. Don't. Oh,
all right. Jordan Addison, C.J. Ham, Garrett Bradbury, Brian O'Neill, T.J. Hawkinson, Damian Lewis, and Blake Brandel. All with a pancake. And nobody gave up a sack. Defense, we're going to look at total tackles. Leading the way is Ivan Pace Jr. with 8. 6 for Josh Metellus. 5 each for Paulson Adebo and Isaiah Rogers. 2 tackles for loss for Drake Jackson. And 1 each for David Walker, Paulson Adebo, Ivan Pace Jr., and Andrew Van Ginkel. 3 sacks on the day. 1 by way of Walker. 1 for Jackson and 1 for Van Ginkel. 3 interceptions. 2 for Marshawn Lattimore in the first quarter. 1 for Byron Murphy Jr. That sealed the game. Pass deflections, 2 for Adebo. Both should have been intercepted. 1 for Cashman, 1 for Pace. No forced fumbles, therefore no fumble recoveries. No blocks, no safeties, no defensive touchdowns. Kicking on the day, Will Reichard was perfect. 4 for 4 on extra points and 2 for 2 on field goals with a long of 44. Ryan Wright punted the ball 2 times, a net average of 35. Neither of those going inside the 20. Kick returns, Isaiah Rogers Sr., 2 of them. 1 of them went for 94 yards and a touchdown. You love to see it. Good job, Isaiah Rogers. Good job, special teams blocking. Ty Felton, 3 kick returns, an average of 16.6. His long was 18 yards. Punt returns, Rogers, 2 of them, an average of 2.5. There you have it. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Hampton gets an upgrade. We're going to give him receiving. Okay, well, again, let's look at the standings, okay? We're going to look at the standings. So, we look at the NFC. All right. One spot up for grabs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Never mind. Everybody clinched. Really? I thought, why does it show the Cowboys clinched? I have the head. Hold up. This might be goofed up. Let me look at my schedule. I thought we played the Cowboys and beat them. We did. So we have the head-to-head on Dallas. So I don't believe that they clinched. Packers have the tiebreaker on us. They swept us, okay? So even if they lose, doesn't matter. If Dallas loses, we have the tiebreaker on them. Washington, New York, Seattle, Arizona. Washington, New York, Seattle. What up, Cole? Washington, New York, Seattle, Arizona. Washington, New York, Seattle, Arizona. Who did we play? Washington, New York, Seattle, Arizona. We lost to the Commanders. We beat the Giants. We did not play Seattle or Arizona. So, this is where, again, is your birthday today? Well, happy birthday, Cole. Happy birthday. How old are you today? I don't believe that Dallas has clinched. Green Bay, yes. Dallas, no. If Dallas loses and Washington loses, and we got to look at Seattle. Like, Seattle, Arizona, I don't know. Dallas, who's Dallas play? We need Detroit to beat Dallas. Detroit's 5-11. Yikes. We need potentially Pittsburgh to beat Arizona because I don't know tiebreaker wise with Arizona. And then we need Houston to beat Seattle. Same scenario. Washington. We need the Giants to win. We need Dallas to lose. We need the Cowboys to lose, the Giants to win. And for good measure, we also need the Seahawks and Cardinals to lose. I don't know why it's showing they clinched. You're 18? Well, happy birthday. You're now legally an adult in the United States of America. I don't know about other countries, but at least here you are. Happy birthday. Will I get the help that I need? I'm guessing not. Looking around the league, any other final scores in the Chiefs beat the Titans 63-13. Denver they got to win, I think, to get in. They got to probably win and get some help as well in the AFC side of things. Rams, Jags, Eagles, Raiders. Might have been too little, too late. 9-8 doesn't really get things done for you, you know? All right, so here's the deal, chat. I need to go because I got to go pick my son up from his basketball practice. When I come back, it's going to be like probably a half hour, 45 minutes from now. I will spin up another live, but we're going to, I think, just play Black Ops 7. And then I can remember to turn the Timberwolves game on over on my TV. Keep my eye on that. Yeah. I'm going to call that one good for now. And we'll see you guys in a little bit. All right. Bye.